Hi, my name is Jose España from podcastdelabolsa.com. Do you have a podcast? If not, I urge you to create a podcast as soon as possible. Otherwise, you're missing the boat on the next huge movement on the internet. And creating a podcast now is as easy as it ever could have been with Paul Colligan's products. With Paul Colligan, creating my first podcast took me less than 1 hour. And also, it helped me, the podcast cover producer helped me to create a professionally looking podcast cover. Take a look at it. And it was very easy. It took me less than 15 minutes creating that podcast cover. If you have a podcast, or if you don't have a podcast, you have to create a podcast as soon as possible. And once you create the podcast, you need your podcast cover. Otherwise, your podcast will look very unprofessional when your podcast is listed in iTunes and Yahoo and all the other search engines for podcasts. And also, Paul Colligan's products will help you submit your podcast to iTunes and Yahoo so that your podcast can be viewed by anyone that wants to find your information.